Hi, everyone. I wanted to give a quick market update before the holiday weekend. Denver real estate market is still hot, and I'm going to talk about a few things that are driving it, the inventory levels and interest rates. So let's go ahead and let's dive right in. So the first chart I wanted to show was the number of showings per listing comparing this year, which is the blue line, versus last year. So you can see that we had a decrease in our showings. We shut down the showings there during COVID when we had the shelter in place in April. And now you're seeing that pent up demand, and we are getting more showings per listing this time in June this year than we were last year. So you're starting to see a lot of those multiple offers and the bidding wars that you would typically see in the spring. And once again, two things are driving that: inventory levels and interest rates. So I wanted to touch on those a little bit here. Let me pull those up. So first off, I wanted to talk about inventory levels. So I just went out to the MLS. I pulled up all of the homes for sale, not townhomes or condos, but just homes in the 6 major counties, which makes up about 3 million people. And as you can see, there are less than 4,000 homes for sale in all of Denver Metro. That's a ridiculously low number of homes for sale historically in a major city. So that's why you are seeing prices continuing to increase. But when we look at, everybody says, what's the market like, Scott? And there's different levels. So I broke them down here. This 500,000 and less makes up about 25% of the homes for sale in Denver. And right now there are less than 1,000 homes for sale in the Denver metro area under 500,000. So those homes are going very quickly. The 500,000 to million makes up about half of our inventory. We still have more buyers than sellers in that middle range. And then the $1 million plus homes, little bit more of a balanced market there. Those homes take a little longer to sell, but those also make up about 25% of the homes that are for sale right now in Denver. And the other thing that's driving this are interest rates. So let's talk quickly about interest rates. Right now, the difference between 4% and 3% is not 1%. The difference between 4% a year ago or a year and a half ago and 3% today, depending on the kind of loan you're getting, that's a 25% reduction in your interest rate. So if you look at a $400,000 loan here at 4% a year to a year and a half ago, the payment on that was $1,900 a month, $15,000 interest with $7,000 principal. Now, if you get that same loan today at 1% lower, your difference in the monthly payment is a 12% lower payment. But even more importantly, it's a $4,000 a year savings or a 25% savings in the interest that you're paying. And in addition to that, you are paying an extra $1,300. You're getting an additional principal payment increase of 16%. So what does that mean overall to the market? Well, your $400,000 loan a year ago that was costing you $1,900 for a monthly payment, today you can do a loan at $455,000 for 1 percentage point lower, and your payment is absolutely identical. So what those lower payments are doing is it's giving people buying power. It's giving quite a bit more buying power here. So just a couple numbers here I thought I would share. If you're interested in learning more about this, or you're thinking about buying or selling or even refinancing, if there's anything I can do to help, please reach out. And hope you guys have a safe holiday weekend, and don't get sunburned, and just hope you have a fun, safe weekend. Take care. Thanks.